Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pillars of Eternity with me, Break It Dawn.
Right.
Son of Dragon. Get over here and park in front of the cave, see about chanting our equipment even further, and see what food buffs we have available before we enter the cave. And then we'll see how we do against the dragon.
Right.
Alright, slash, pierce, and shock. We'll grab crush here. Make that exceptional. Make that exceptional. Shocking Lash, I think that's thematic with the Saber of the Seas. I could hold off. No, I think it's worth it. But we will hold off on this. Alright, slash, pierce, and shock. Grab crush here. Make that fine. Alright, slash and crush. Grab pierce. So once we max out the greenstone staff, I'm going to get rid of Haravius. So this will make him a little better against fighting the dragon, who I assume is a beast. I don't see a dragon fitting into any of the other categories, so beast it is. Whoops. Alright, slash and corrode. Grab crush here. Why doesn't it have gloves? Alright, what are our food options? I believe we have all of our summoning items on us. Double check. think we can safely assume we're gonna fight, like, he does ice damage, so let's go ahead and put this on Ygadr.
Yeah.
Alright, park in here, eat our food, and initiate the fight.
Hmm.
I figure out how to split this. In a control? Whatever. We'll just do it one at a time. Not a big deal.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm ready.
What? Yeah?
Alright. Alop gets the last 2 meals.
Yes?
Dig that back out of here. Alright. Look at some potions as well. Bulk against the elements. We'll give that to Ygadr and my main character. What about Flame Shield? Probably come in handy. Increase attack speed. Also seems handy. Also seems very handy. A lot of good stuff in here. Bonus accuracy. Only 10 seconds. I don't want to pop that. These are 20 seconds. And 30 seconds here. Alright, it's been a while buffing up. I don't know how tough this fight's going to be. I might be over-preparing for it. But better safe than sorry.
Huh?
Oh, you have to be in combat to use these. I always forget about that. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Alright, I'm gonna split up.
Yeah?
My companions can take care of these guys without fighting this guy. Adair will run forward and deal with him.
You can trust.
I want her over here with him.
How may I help?
Alright, see how this goes.
Of course.
The dragon turns its head to look at you. Its red eyes are clouded like dirty ice, and its sides heave with labored breaths. Frosty plumes jet between its teeth.
Leave. Now.
The only sound the dragon makes is a hoarse growl. You hear it as clearly as if it were spoken language. The beast bares its teeth. I just want to look around.
I've no patience for trespassing vermin. Go, or I'll gnaw the living flesh from your bones.
It snorts, and it pulls its lips into a snarl. You see something femur-shaped stuck between its teeth. What's the problem exactly?
Consider it indigestion, and consider yourself lucky I've eaten.
A bell trembles up from the dragon's throat, reverberates in the ice under your feet. Did you eat Ygadr, the young man by the road?
Was that the rodent's name? I only know that he tasted mealy and lean.
The dragon probes a leg bone with its tongue. He came looking for his soul twin. What did that have to do with you?
Centuries I've lived. I won't share my soul with some mewling youth.
The dragon gnashes its teeth. Wait, you're his soul twin. Why did you kill him?
While he lived, his suffering became mine. And as he drew closer, his weakness infected my essence. I can never be strong while a soul twin of mine lives.
The dragon flicks its tail. I take it you've been through this before.
Since I was a worm, sudden fits of agony and terror would paralyze me. I was a prisoner to experiences that weren't mine.
The dragon's tail slowly coils and uncoils.
Eventually, I noticed something similar in my fellow hatchlings. I felt their cries and shrieks become mine as they nipped and flew at one another.
How did you become linked with your siblings?
I don't waste my time with the mysteries of souls, what sunders them and how the turning of the wheel apportions them. What matters is power, survival.
It snorts.
I killed as many of the other hatchlings as I could. I felt their pain, but I also felt parts of their souls become mine.
Its slitted pupils widen at the memory.
I slaughtered and devoured, and the scent of blood drove my siblings into a frenzy. Our nest became a maelstrom of chaos as we fought, dying and feeding together. At last, only a handful of us were left. We were sickened by all we'd consumed and suffered.
The spines along its head flatten. What happened to the hatchlings that survived?
I eventually hunted down some of my missing siblings. Others returned to me in other skins and other lives, as that boy did.
You have grown stronger by uniting with your soul twins.
Remaining fettered to them, hoping they never think to turn on me.
Something turns noisily in the dragon's stomach.
As interesting as this conversation has been, I've had enough of it.
The dragon picks at its teeth with a claw, and finally pops the leg bone free. It chews on the morsel, its eyes fixed on you. I really want to choose number 1, but I also want to make sure that I fight this guy. Then again, trying to intimidate a dragon may provoke him into a fight. Don't start a fight you can't win, dragon. It looks at you, so crunching and splintering the bone between its teeth. Finally, it swallows the jagged mess.
Yet what will you offer me if I let you go?
It lowers its head to peer at you. I'll spare your life, worm.
I tire of your bravado. If you can offer me nothing better, then at least you'll satisfy my hunger.
It roars, flashing its fangs and claws as it prepares to attack. Oh, this is gonna be problematic. I mean, why would he have wraiths on his side? Only 27% chance to hit. 0% chance to hit. What's going on here? Oh, terrified. Minus 20 accuracy. Alright, so maybe I should have split up.
Gotta take better care of Ella.
Can he be immune to... Yeah. He's paralyzed. Or stunned. Oh, you're not immune to stun, you're just immune to paralyzed and petrified. This is not going well.
Someone!
So I don't think Ygadr's gonna pull this off.
Kinda stuck over here.
See how frequently he's being stunned. Oh, he's immune to crush. Wait, we can at least figure out what he's immune to when we come back here later to fight him. Damage reduction 32. It's reduced fire and shock damage. Corrosive is the way to go. Is that immune to cold damage? Found that a little surprising. Okay, well, we're gonna reload. When was the last time we had a party wipe? Was it the bear in the beginning? Alright, we'll come back later when we're a little stronger. I don't think we can do that fight quite yet. I mean, we might be able to.
Right.
If I position my party a little differently. I didn't expect all those wraiths and specters to pop up behind us.
Sure.
Alright. Let's get Zawa and Mineo back for the party, and then we'll go to Durgan's battery. So maybe once we're done with this DLC, at least the first part of it, we'll go back and try and take care of the dragon.
Right.
Well good, at least the dragon's a proper challenge. I was afraid it wasn't going to be.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do? Top quality.
Farewell. See you when I see you.
Onward!
I think that's fine. It could have been worse. I could have dedicated more than half of an episode to getting my butt kicked. Alright, to Durgan's battery.
I would not expect some sea wench worshipping sea wench to understand.
You still upset about building a god-killing bomb?
On that fickle whore's orders.
You go digging through fire, you're gonna get burned.
Their dialogue is fun. I do like how Minea does not take Durgan's very seriously. Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's go this way. Hello?
Tell me.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Hey, we maxed out the Outer Stag. Guess it's only a group of Outer Stags that we fight.
And what does the flame reveal?
A little disappointed they weren't... Sorry, I had something in my throat. A little disappointed they didn't have loot behind them. I assume that fight's meant to make you feel bad. Ista's device makes a terrible screechy noise. The compass points west.
Yeah.
Need something? Arthur! Word! Die!
I'm ready.
Huh?
Oh, I forgot to stock up on camping supplies. I mean, one should be enough. At least for right now. I somebody was talking. Help! Please, I'm down here. Standing on a narrow outcropping far below the edge of the chasm, the villager waves his arms frantically. The villager is well out of reach. The uneven, slick surface of the chasm would prove difficult to climb by hand. Tie a rope around your waist and anchor it. You loop the length of the rope around your waist and tie it off with a secure knot. The trapman presses himself against the chasm wall. Please hurry. The ice is starting to crack. Looking down, you can see another, smaller ledge further up along the side of the chasm. It is close enough to jump to, but it may not be able to support your weight. We're in a hurry, so I'm going to jump down to the ledge, or onto the ledge. In a fit of daring, you leap into the chasm. You land hard, and the snow-covered outcropping shifts dangerously underfoot, but you're able to stabilize yourself. On the ledge, you have a moment to survey your surroundings. The trap villager is almost directly beneath you, his frightened face turned up to watch your progress. Examine your surroundings. You take a moment to get a better sense of your position. Several sections of the cliffside below you appear to be comprised of thin sheets of ice, like windows set along the chasm walls. The thin ice is pocked through with air bubbles, and moving too quickly across the surface could cause it to shatter. Anxious, the villager calls up to you. Please help me. Repel from the ledge. You take a firm hold of your rope, give it a few tugs to ensure it's still held fast, and leap away from the ledge. You're making good distance when you find yourself swinging boots first towards what appears to be a thin sheet of ice. Your feet crash through, and a cluster of icy shards comes crashing down. You hear the villager yelp in alarm as he tries to move out of the way. As you tug yourself free of the small hole you've made in the icy wall, you feel the wind begin to pick up. The freezing gusts tug fiercely at your clothing, howling past you. Press on. The chill numbs your fingers, but you ignore the cold and press on, determined. Despite the wind whipping past you, you continue your slow descent. At last, you come to within arm's reach of the trapped villager. He reaches out towards you. You grab hold of the man and hoist him up. He wraps his arms around you, securing himself against your back. Sections of the ridge begin to crumble away into the darkness below. Passenger in tow, you begin your ascent. With every upward movement, the man on your back cries out in pain. You feel his grip on you loosening. Ooh. So I feel like I'm strong enough to do this. I haven't had a might check yet, right? Keep hold of him with one hand. You loop a length of rope around your boot, and then grab hold of the man's arm with one hand. Even climbing one-handed up the chasm, you make steady progress. At last you reach the top, and climb back over the side to safety. Oh, thank you. I've been down there for so long, I thought I was done for. I'm heading back to town. Watch your step out here. Hey, you too, buddy.
Huh?
Alright, I'm gonna call the episode here. In the next one, we'll continue exploring Durgan's battery. And try to get a little stronger, so we can fight that dragon at a later date. A little disappointed I couldn't do it in the first try, but we're getting close to leveling up again. Well, not him. Everybody else, though. We'll get there. Either way, I'm going to call the episode here. Thanks for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.